Hello, everybody, and welcome to the show.
Where real conversations, real cigars, and real people come together. Whether you're watching now or listening later,
We're glad you're here.
so grab a cigar, pour a drink, and get comfortable. Before we dive in tonight, we want to take a moment to thank our affiliates and sponsors who help make this show possible.
Please support the brands that support the show. Our affiliates are Factory Reserve Cigar Club and the Cigar Clowns. And a big thank you to our sponsors.
Cigar Lighters, the #1 back cigar lighter. Hayes Gray Cigars, we've got your sticks. Madre Cigar Cigars, the best cigar you've never smoked. Bam Cigars, badass cigars for badass people. Beard Apothecary, life's too short to have a naked chin. Ironclad Cigars,
Don't be basic. Be ironclad.
now light one up, and let's get into the show.
Good night, everybody. We'll see y'all next time. It's been a pleasure. Oh,
Thank you for coming.
that's for later then.
Wrong part of the show, Randy.
Oh, that's for later when Ish has that freak out. Oh my god!
I guess.
So, what the hell was PCA like? We'll just jump right into it. So, Clint, you went as so I know Aldi. You went. It was helping with you worked with
I was with
HDA,
HDA. Yep.
and Clint, you went as media as Memento
Yeah.
Cigar.
Yep, one is media as Memento Cigars, and oh man, I guess I can either tell you the glass half full or the glass half empty version, man, because it's like
Full was fun.
full. Man, full. There was just. It was a beautiful, well put together environment that was also very structured, and I could only imagine the amount of effort that it takes in order to put all of this together. It was absolutely incredible, the amount of logistics that go into all of that operation, getting all of these brands, setting up all of their booths, having time schedules for different events, different speaking things, educational opportunities. I mean, it's a massive event. So, and seeing some of these stands that are just like, how much did y'all spend just to erect this stand? I mean, they're better than cigar shops. So it's like, my gosh, how much money went into this? But yeah, it was awesome. Super packed. A lot of people, retailers, exhibitors, media. I mean, just so much. And it was cool. Like, I had a lot of people that recognized me from YouTube, stop me, take pictures. And I'm like, wow, it's like, when you're in the environment of, you know, I'm at the grocery store, nobody recognizes me, you know, but when you're around people that all they do is cigar stuff, it's like, well, you're in the environment where you would possibly be recognized. So that was really cool. And just a lot of people that were just extremely kind and welcoming. And some of these cigar manufacturers / owners were just so hospitable and kind and humble, and taking so much time to just speak about the passion that they have for their product and what they're doing at PCA. It was amazing.
Who was some of the bigger names? Did you get to meet some of the bigger names?
Wait. Back up. So, honestly, for me, my highlight was I got to meet fucking Clint.
Right.
I was very excited about that. It was like, What night was that? Was that Saturday night?
Saturday night.
And
Yeah.
I text him, and then all of a sudden he's there. It was so cool. Yep.
But you know what, guys? I have to say, Aldi looks a lot better in person. So whatever you think about him right now, he looks way better in person.
I can't lie. We rolled in here at 5:30 this morning. I went to bed for 90 minutes and got up to go to work. So I am hurting.
Mm-hmm.
Are you smoking a PCA cigar, Clint?
I got it at the PCA, but it's not a special PCA cigar. It's from Drew Estate, man.
What about you, Aldi?
Yeah.
I am smoking what I've been smoking for days, and I can't stop smoking. Is the test blend on the November 11th HDA release.
Okay.
I can't. It's a Connecticut broadleaf, all Nicaraguan fillers, and can't stop smoking it. I smoked it. They had to stop me.
You smoking?
And shout out.
That's all I was doing. This is the only thing I smoked. I smoked a couple of the regular line. This is all I smoked. Absolutely love it.
What's this?
Shout out to Zach from 8. Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt the flow, guys.
No, you're good. That's how you do it here. You just jump in. If people shut up, then they let you talk. If not, then you just keep talking. That's how you do it.
Well, I thanks to Aldi, I had the pleasure of meeting Zach from HDA, and
Who?
I think his name is Zach. Is that not true?
Yes.
No, I was like, oh my gosh, did I get his name wrong, especially on stream? Yeah, Zach from HDA, owner of that brand, and really great guy. The HDA table were killing it. Love their setup. Love what they got going on there. So I'm going to be coming out with them in a part of like a interview segment and talking about what it is that they're bringing out. And yeah, great people. Definitely show support to HDA, guys.
What did you take with you to record? Just your phone or anything? Or everything?
Yeah, I took my phone. I took my wireless microphone, like lapel mics, and my little tripod stand that I'm using right now, and a backpack, and that was it, man. Like, for me being media, it's like, now don't get me wrong, like the finished product is gonna look like I'm using real gear, but showing up as media and you see the other media guys with their real big equipment and stuff like that, and it's like, okay, I don't know if I belong here. Y'all may have approved the wrong guy.
The Simply Stogies guys and the Cigar TV, Cigar.com, all those guys were running around with massive cameras and like crews. And here comes Clint like a little gremlin running through. Dude, he was like, bah, 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 bah. He was all over the place. Like, Clint, where you going now? I'm gonna go see Lou. I'm gonna go over to Lower. All right, I'm coming back for HCA. He was like, I gotta find Leo. Yeah, he was all over the place. It was hilarious.
But really, these days, man, the iPhone or they do everything, and you can buy all the stuff for your iPhones.
The quality is just different when you're using a real camera. I mean, I'm with you, Andy. Unless you're using something jacked up on a phone, something really good, you cannot beat the quality. Some of the pictures that these guys were taking were mind blowing.
Yeah, pictures. I guess so. I guess I can see that.
Yeah.
When you got a camera that costs 10 times as much as an iPhone, it's better to take good pictures because that's all it's hard video too. Yeah, with that. I would have taken everything myself if I mean, that's just me, man. I wouldn't have used nothing but my phone.
Know what? And what the last thing a brand wants to see is a dude coming up with no setup. Like, that means that anybody, depending on how they got vetted, can just walk in with an iPhone, say they're media, and just start recording content. You know the difference. I mean, I've watched Clint do it before, so I mean, we've all seen him to do interviews and stuff. So the professional piece that comes through on that. Where sometimes you get these guys just want to hold up a phone and start talking, and it's like, how did you even get in here? But
Yeah,
it was very surreal. I mean, it was 10 hours down. We left. They came down on Thursday. We left Friday morning. Got in, unloaded, Airbnb, back down for after parties and all that. And what I'm digging about what I dig about the New Orleans vibe is the after parties are what they're meant to be, which is the true networking stuff. I mean, we were connecting. We're exhausted. If you're going there to party, you're not there you're doing your brand an injustice. You got to be there networking, because we're pulling people in left and right for new appointments the next day and talking to people. So it was busy, to say the least.
What was so you left, so it started Friday, right?
Friday's move in. It starts on Saturday.
So what time did you have to leave your house? You had to leave Friday for your drive, or did you leave for y'all both drove?
No. Oh, yeah, Clint, you drove, right?
Yeah, I did. I drove.
Who was it? 505 drove from Louisiana or New Orleans to Houston and flew back up north where he's from.
That probably makes sense. That tracks for Danny. He was he's the first person I saw as we were pulling our stuff in. Danny was walking down the street.
How long was the drive for you, Aldi?
10 hours.
Oh, about 6 for you, Clint?
Yeah, about 6.
It's not too bad of a drive. What do you think about how many times do you go to Louisiana? Clint, like how many times do you drive through Louisiana? Very often or not very often?
I've only been to Louisiana one time, and I told myself after that first time I would never go back under any circumstances.
Is it the roads?
Except, huh?
Is it the roads?
No, man, it's the voodoo.
Oh.
I went and they had fortune tellers and like some like gremlin looking person trying to hand me something, and I was like, no. Look, this is like, it felt like darkness at that particular time wherever I was at, and I was like, this is not for me. I understand that world because of my background, and I don't want to even get involved in that world. So I said I was never going to go back to Louisiana, but of course, sometimes God has other plans, and then here I am at PCA. But hey, honestly, dude, New Orleans downtown, at least where I was, beautiful and clean, and it had this feeling of safety. At least where I was at, way better than downtown Houston, where it's like you're constantly with your head on a swivel. So.
Sorry to tell you, Clinton, but they lied to you. You were not in fucking New Orleans. Sorry to tell you. You were in somewhere else.
Yeah.
Say.
We got one of the nights, Saturday night, we were trying to go out to dinner, and we were going back to this restaurant that we went to last year. And we ran right into the middle of one of the big festivals, and we literally drove around for 45 minutes. Everything was blocked off. Couldn't get near the restaurant. The closest we could get was over a mile away. Now, mind you, we've been walking miles inside the building. No one was getting out of a car to go walk a mile for dinner. So we ended up at a hole in the wall. But it was a whole French Quarter thing. It's piss poor planning on that side of it. There's just too many people. It was insane.
Over 1 million people. Last year, it was 1.1 million, and this year it was 800,000. Just for the French Quarter Festival, plus the 5,000 altogether for the PCA. But again, this year in the PCA, it was 500 less retailers and 66 new vendors.
Yep.
So,
yeah, it was. We talked about that. And Clint and I mentioned it to Clint that a lot of the vendors that I went through. So I did the cursory tours, trying to see who I was going to hit up. And I got some pretty great content coming up with some of the people that I met there. And a couple I'm really excited about. And just going through and not seeing a lot of the guys and gals that we had last year. And it's one of those where shame on me for not keeping up with them. But I just really hope that it's just that it wasn't their experience as opposed to they're no longer in business. I'd like to think that it's, you know, I would have to look them up, but I'd like to think it's more.
It's more. Let's be honest, and that's what I said before, that people can cry. I don't care if somebody told me that they make money at the PCA, I will laugh in their faces. And it's pure mathematics. Pure mathematics, okay? So that's where people didn't go. So, and people that they keep going, 1 year, then the second year say, well, maybe we'll recoup for last year and this year, then the third year, then the fourth year, and then the fee 6, 7, you say, you know what, I'm not going no more. So you do the math for what you pay, the airfare, the Airbnb hotel, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Then you pay for the booth. Then you pay for the electrical. God forbid you have to pay for couches, chairs, displays, blah, 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 blah. Depends how many square feet you are. Then people, mostly the new guys, the new brands, calling new is 5 years or less to me. My book is 5 years or less, you're still new in the game. And they say, okay, I sold, imagine, $20,000, $30,000, $40,000. Well, you didn't sold. You sold, yeah, that, but it's retail. First of all, you sold $200 per se. Actually, you only sell $150 because you giving everyone give 5, 1 free. So you do the math, in $200, you only sold $150. If you sell the cigars at, imagine that, just say normal numbers, okay? Not to go into 12, 13, 14, but imagine that the cigar is $10 retail. You have to sell it for $5. So how much money are you making in a cigar? $1? Even if you lucky, or you don't pay taxes like supposed to be done, or you do it like it's supposed to be done, and somebody tell you pay $3, they lying to you. First of all, so making $2. You don't pay even from the booth. So in order for the, call it 400 square feet, you're going to 10 by 10, okay, you might break even, which I doubt it, because you're going to 10 by 10 is because you don't have the money to produce cigars and do all of that. So you're going to 20 by 20 or 10 by 20, and you pay between, with everything is said and done, $12, $15, $16, $20,000. You have to sell at least $80,000 just to break even. Because the cigars, they are not making by themselves. The boxes neither. Fly the cigar, sit the cigar, travel yourself, rent a car, Ubers, whatever you want to call it. So if somebody go over there, or the new guys, the 66 guys, and tell me they make money, I would say bullshit. Because you don't. So prove me wrong, but do the math. Do the math. It's very simple. The math is the only thing that is exact in this world. It's math, except for the P number, 3, 14, 15, 96, blah, blah.
Speaking of math, I just want to know what's happening right here real quick.
Momentum, get a name, ring loud. Momentum, cigars, put the smoke in the clouds. Momentum, hold on.
I love it.
What's going on?
That's
right
hilarious. Oh man, that's called juxtaposition, Randy. So that's when you take two competing elements, and because you've got like cigars being this refined, sophisticated thing, and then you have this like absolutely chaotic urban type of thing. I was like, let's just do it because I thought it was funny, and that's kind of on brand for me. Like part of me is like a goofball, and then part of me is like I really, really am passionate about this hobby. So yeah, that's my little intro thing that I had to throw together before my first stream. I thought it was funny.
I liked it. I liked it a lot. I liked it a lot.
Thank you.
I mean, like this year's big celebrity was Marlon Wayans.
That's right. I never even saw him.
Yeah, he was. So I talked to one of their guys, and he's their blender, and he was talking about they're out of, I believe he said it was a Gran Habano factory. That's what they were using for tobacco, and that's the factory they were out of. And then the whole Conor McGregor crew was there with Notorious, and that was kind of fun. I mean, I'm not a big fan of Conor McGregor, but I can't argue about the, what do you call it? I can't argue about the proper 12. It was really great, and he got out of that to get into the cigars. The cigar for his first Habano drop was pretty good. Mm-hmm. So, but yeah, it was there was a few celebrities there. celebrities, Guy Fieri, of course, but then it just, you know, it was just our celebrities, you know, who we were expecting to see.
Well, I'm smoking Uncle Hector's Maduro. I know it's a 770. And I don't smoke big cigars like this, but this one smokes good. Smokes pretty good.
I can't even imagine.
Who did you get starstruck? Either one of you? Anybody starstruck you? Starstruck?
Well, weirdly enough, it was the chance to kind of what I consider shoot my shot. And so Tanya and I made a beard oil sampler, and I walked over, had a little chit chat with Matt Booth, and gave it to him.
Nice.
So, what's the worst that can happen? So and he hit me up on the page. You know, I sent him a, you know, hey, it was great to meet you and all that. And he says, I can't wait to get into these. I'll keep you posted. So he's but I think I don't think there's anybody like it's lost its luster as far as that goes. Like it's people that I hope to see that either aren't there or, you know, but we were so busy. I was, you know, this year it was going north to south now. So last year I was running different directions. This one here we were at one spot, and then Balakari and Laura were down another spot. So I was just doing that run back and forth.
Did you have anybody, Clint?
You know, so I can't say starstruck per se. I would say for like, okay, me being able to meet Aldi in person was my definition of starstruck, meaning like these are people that I've only known through social media, and being able to see them in person is like, it filled me up with so much excitement and joy. So like Aldi was one of them. Alex Galez from AG Cigars, because we've chatted back and forth through messages, and he was also an extremely humble guy. Seeing Nova Leonor, seeing her, speaking with her, and her like bubbly, welcoming personality, like that was like a starstruck moment for me. Epicurean Smokes. Did she smell good? You know, Randy. Let me not make this joke. I didn't get to smell her, unfortunately. If you would have told me to smell her, I probably would have. Epicurean Smokes, being able to meet him in person. You know, he does reviews on YouTube. Lee Mack, also another YouTube reviewer, got to take a picture with him, meet him. That was super cool. Law Ream from Davidoff. Him being so like me and him, again, we've just talked back and forth on Instagram for I guess a couple years at this point. So being able to see him in person, that was like extremely exciting for me. And he was so generous with his time and introduced me to Michael Herklotz and all of the ambassadors of the team. I got to get interviews from everybody from Davidoff and Avo and Camacho and Ferriotego and but no, not like.
Did you have to set up your interviews? Like, did you have to schedule them, or did you just kind of? How did you do it?
I had two interviews that were scheduled. So Nicholas Perdomo, I interviewed the son. I did that one, and then the next day was Warfighter Cigars that I had scheduled. The other ones I didn't have scheduled. I just went up to them. Also, shout out to Joseph Garcia from My Father Cigars. He's like the young up and coming one in My Father, and he was just very, very kind. Not like, I mean, you see him walking up with a cell phone camera, but he treated me the same as the big guys that are carrying all of the equipment. And as soon as because he told me, he's like, come back on Monday, I'll interview with you. As soon as he saw me on Monday, he immediately recognized me. He had never seen my social media, so there was no bias. But he stepped from behind the counter, came up to me, shook my hand. Very humble, kind young man, probably my age, honestly. So I don't know, man. There was just a lot of meaningful moments with people but not like, oh man, I can't wait to see this particular person because of money or prestige or anything like that. But I'm not starstruck easily. I don't know who I would actually be like starstruck by as far as a human is concerned. Jesus, Jesus, I'd be starstruck by him.
I didn't get wore out this weekend, really. I smoked a lot of cigars and rested a lot, and it just didn't wear me out like it did y'all.
Why do you say that? You weren't even there, Randy.
That's what I'm saying. Well, I'm saying it. Don't look at this. He looks rested too. Except for, I have to show this. I don't know if everybody got them. You ship them all at the same time, Ish?
Yeah. Everybody have it. It should.
Uh-oh. Did I drop something? Oh. You gotta watch it. It's pretty sharp.
Yeah, nice.
Ooh.
Where's the handle?
Right here.
Handle.
Real men don't need no handles.
Oh, okay.
It's the main chavera.
Yeah, nice. That's beautiful. You laser etch that. Randy, you etch that?
No, Ish made them. For all the people
nice.
For the now, what's oh, that's glue. I see it now.
That's glue. You only have to glue 3 things, so. Good.
We got tobacco and the chaveta and the glue and a couple cigars already pressed, and it'll be fun. I'm looking forward to that.
And that's in October, right?
No, that's the TPA event in Pensacola is, but this is the rolling event. This is the rolling class on TPA for TPA members.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah, I had to watch holding that thing. It was kind of sharp. The way I was holding.
Don't drop the soap on that one.
Yeah. And it's dark. I couldn't see. I don't know, man. So that last thing you're talking about, that's when you got recognized? Is that what you were saying, Clint?
No. I had a lot of retailers that had come up to me and were like, hey, I play your video inside my shop. But like, it's really good education on certain brands. Cause I've been doing these buying guides lately, and I had like 2 different retailers come up to me about that. And then just other retailers that just watch my content and were like, man, we love your stuff. I mean, it was, and actually it's kind of funny because Friday, the day when media shows up and stuff like that, I actually felt like, okay, this is weird. Like the vibe was like awkward, and I was like, okay, I do not fit in here. I don't know what's going on. Why am I here? This is really strange. Everybody kind of seemed like in their own cliques and wasn't trying to talk to anybody, right? But then Saturday, the whole vibe shifted, and I guess people were either just tired or also just maybe, I don't know, intimidated, or so. I don't know what it is, but the whole vibe shifted by the next day, and everybody was very friendly and open for the most part,
Did any of y'all go to any after parties or anything?
Yes.
Friday and Saturday night. And it's so Friday night is the big social that they do. It's like a cocktail party. And I like the way they do it in New Orleans more so than Vegas. Vegas was in the convention center in a little small area, and it broke up really quick. This one here, there's outdoors, it's in a park. There's a ton of stuff going on, from entertainment, food, drinks, everything is there. And right next to it is attached a place called the Warehouse. You go right there for the after stuff. It was very cool. And
It was.
that's where you're really getting to see everybody and hanging out with everybody. And you're just connecting. You're trying to get just that recognition. Hey, we're going to see you tomorrow at at your appointment, and just going through and just seeing people. It was done right. I dig that. So, but the warehouse was jamming. That place was packed. Music playing. They're giving stuff away, and just it was a lot of people.
Yeah. I
think there were any shootings this year. I think we got out. There was no shootings.
Thank God.
Yeah.
No close calls outside or anything, Clint?
Say that again.
No close calls outside or anything like that for you?
Not at all.
Nobody.
Not at all. No close calls. Like I said, it felt very safe. But yeah, at the warehouse, I probably drank a little bit more than what I should have. But man, there was this moment where they played Journey, and this one table was celebrating a party, and I went over there and started singing Journey with them. It was a lot of freaking fun.
Clint didn't stop believing.
I did it.
I have to know, did you wear a suit each day, and was it this? I know you've got this
right there. What are you wearing?
Color. I know how you talked about the color before, like everything, like you're just wearing the same colors all the time. That's your
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, it's the exact same thing. Navy blue suit, red tie, red pocket square, white shirt. Every day except Friday, because Friday was only media day, and it seemed like I didn't know what to expect. When I was looking at stuff online, I was like, okay, maybe this is like a very like casual type of thing. So, but yeah, every other day I was in my uniform, ready for work.
That's funny.
It was the juggling act of appointments, media, interviews, stragglers, people coming for all kinds of stuff. And it's we came in pretty hard the first day. We all wore on Saturday. We all had HDA baseball jerseys, and so we came in pretty hard, and it was jamming from day one for us. So
yeah,
it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. You know, you're sitting there, you're doing deals, you're writing up paperwork, and you turn around, there's like 10, 15 deep at your table, and it's like that for a while. And you're like, oh boy, we got to get this moving, and you know, it's trying to get this. There were times, you know, you couldn't even go see the booths next to you. You know how your little booth mates, like you couldn't even go and talk to them. So I was literally going to talk to some of the people yesterday as we were packing up, just to kind of just introduce. And I'm always looking for. I got a couple of them for content, so I'm excited about.
Yeah, no, we damn near made it a year from the last PCA from all the people that you met and contacts, and that was great, man. A lot of new people. I mean, like you said, do you know anybody specific that you didn't see there, or that you might have been missing from the years before?
I thought I was excited to see our friend from Imami Cigars. I was hoping he would be there, and he wasn't there.
Was Sean there? Rebellion?
No, Sean didn't go, and neither did Lovely. And if Lovely was there, I did not see them, so I can't say for sure whether they were or they weren't. So yeah,
what'd you say, Ish? About $250,000 less than last year, or a little more than that, or
no idea. But
I thought somebody said 1.1 and then 800,000 or something.
Yeah, it was 1.1 just for the French Quarters Fest, and this year it was 800 something. So yeah, about 200,000+, almost 300,000 less. But again, last year it was 22 shootings, so people that they were close calls, they say I'm not going this year. So that's what I said. When Clinton said that it was clean and this and that, I said he must have been in different country or different state, because that's not New Orleans. That's for sure.
Wow.
Some of them spots were straight hood. I mean, legit.
Wow.
So it's back to Vegas next year, right?
Correct.
Is that a much better place, you think?
It's different because like it's not as congested as New Orleans. And the huge part of the congestion is exactly what Ish was talking about, was the French Quarter Festival that they do.
Too many people.
Yeah, it's just it's insanity. Like there's nowhere to eat and there's nowhere to go. Even when we got to our Airbnb, we had a trailer and a truck and couldn't park it anywhere because it was just loaded with a festival down the street. It was just like they all these pop-ups. Couldn't get near a parking spot. So that set us back an hour and change trying to find parking. So, I mean, like the Airbnb was fantastic. It was really nice. There was plenty of room, and it's only about 10 minutes from the venue. But it's a city. It's a big city with a lot of traffic, a lot of people.
Clint, are you going to the TPA event in Pensacola the first week in October? Let's get it right now. Okay.
I fully intend on going, and I'm almost certain my wife is supportive of this, so I can't wait for that.
That's going to be crazy. It's going to be a lot of meeting people that, even more so, like people that are in our cliques, in our groove, in our people, all of our places, talk to people. So it's great, man. A lot of the same that we hadn't seen in a while, and then a lot of new folks. So it's going to be fun. I think.
Yeah, no, I can't wait. I'm excited to just see Ish in person, man. He's the only one out of the three now that I've never met in person. So that'll be extremely exciting for me.
You will get disappointed when you see me in person. Don't worry.
Are you gonna look worse in person? Is that why? Aldi looked better. You
way worse. Way worse. I'm not positive to Aldi. Way worse.
Yeah. It's all about the lighting. I gotta fix the wall.
Aldi, you're pretty ripped, dude.
I'm working on it.
Hey, no, it's working. It's working.
I mean, I can't wait to get back to the gym tomorrow. But
you didn't tell me that I was pretty ripped. What happened, man?
You didn't even mention that you met me. Let's go there. He was talking ambiance. I'm like, I was really excited to meet Clint.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah, I mean, it was a typical cruise, and it's like Ish always says, it's that class reunion for the big guys. Like, you just don't see them with anybody. And what I love about it is on the small and medium side is all those people are hanging together. We were with John from Warfighter the whole time, and just going through, and I hung out with the guys from Founders for a little while, talking to them about a bunch of stuff, and so I got to meet Angelo in person, and it just that part of it, the connection part of it, is a lot of fun. It truly is. And especially how we sit here and we talk about, we have these guys on as guests, and then I get to go see them and talk to them about the stuff that they got coming out. And they're just very down to earth. And it really gives you a lot of hope, and kind of gives us that why we're doing what we do, why we're involved in this, because how much, just how great people are.
You see a lot of people in person. Because I don't know if it's the area that you're in, and plus going to the PCA and the events and the other things like that, but you see a lot of people.
Yes, Zach, I am a little tired. I don't know how. So I'm telling you, they went to bed. So my son, so Jonah moved out. I moved him back home last weekend, and so I had another spare room. And so Zach and Ashley came down. We got back here, like I said, 5:30. By the time it was 6, Zach literally just he drove the whole way. Fucking gangster. Man. It was gangster. Like he drove the whole way. And they just went to their rooms and knocked out. I woke up an hour and a half later, sitting on a computer working, just like I want to go kick the doors. Because I'm like, this is bullshit. They both get to sleep, and I'm sitting here listening to phone calls. And they got up Zach died of exhaustion. No, Zach died of overdose of monsters. Yeah, that I can
Lord.
Oh yeah, I can confirm that. And Yeah, they got out of here around 10 o'clock because he still had an 8-hour drive back to Virginia. So yeah,
Jesus.
and then we got to see. What's fun for me too, honestly, we got to see our friends from the different lounges that get to come together. I mean, we look forward to it every time. Is hanging out with the Cigar Vault guys. Taco was there. The Godfather was down, and Norm, and it was just that's cool seeing those guys and getting your accounts straightened out, and then some of the new guys that we've met and brought in. It's kind of special when you see that, and they're all coming together, and it's and who knows who, you know what I mean? That Pittsburgh area is fucking nuts. Like they all know everybody, and they'll come in and like, yeah, hey, Norm said to come down and see her. He went this one here, and they said, oh, this one here came to told us to go see her. They are very well connected in that Pittsburgh area. They all talk. I did make it really weird for one kid though. So he's standing there, we're talking. He's got a new lounge. He's going on and on about it, and his name is Jared. I said, hey, would it be weird if I told you I had your name tattooed on me? He stopped dead, dude, like pin drop. And I showed him my arm, literally spelled the way it is on his badge. And he's like, I don't understand. I don't understand. I'm laughing as she's dying. I'm like, that's my son's name. So he's like, oh man, I thought that was like, what are the chances? And, so we're laughing about it. And he tells me he's 27. I said, bro, I'm gonna make it weirder. My son's 27. He's like, oh, I'm done. Oh yeah, it was a lot of fun. You can't take it too serious as far as you know what you got to do. You stick to the plan, and that was what we did. We just stuck to the plan of what we wanted to do and what we wanted to accomplish, and had a blast.
What was you had a chance to talk to Kevin and Mel from now? Were they there? Well, they weren't there with their brand. They were there for the
stories. Yeah, I haven't seen Kevin and Mel since the event in what do you call it? Last year. So it was great seeing them again, and I still have some Elevated Humidor stuff. I absolutely love. They do a great job.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, no, they were down for a while, and some of the Abbey guys. So the new Jacksonville Smokers Abbey opened up, and I had a chance to visit that a couple months ago, and it is absolutely bonkers. Like it is got a vibe like I can't even explain, and kind of like a goth library monastery feel to it, if that makes sense. And so Loyal and his wife Molly we've met them a bunch of times, and it's just you're watching a relationship grow. I met him last year at PCA, went to a couple events out in Nashville, stayed with him, in touch with him there. He started talking about what they were doing, and we just stayed, and we got to see it pre-build out before it was done, and now it's open, and that kind of stuff is fun.
Man, I can hear it in your voice. It's either all the cigars.
Oh, it's all the cigars,
or just being tired.
Yeah, dude, it was a lot of cigars.
and I was just gonna say, Zach, if you're needing somebody to, tell you how that new cigar is, I can send you my address. I'm just saying. I'll special 3D print you an ashtray or something. I don't know.
It's going to be magical. It's definitely going to be magical. I'm excited for it.
How many cigars do you think you smoked each day, Aldi? Were you chain smoking?
Yeah. Oh yeah, it was something lit every time. I felt like I had to. So I was at least 9 or 10 on the first day, and you're talking from 8:30, 9 o'clock in the morning to 6 o'clock at night. I mean, that's then if we went to the after parties, we were smoking at the after parties. I was 10 to 12 pretty much for the first couple of days. I think I smoked one non-HDA cigar, and that's because I went to go see Lou first thing in the morning. He's like, come on, let's have a cigar. So I smoked one lower the whole time there with him, and the rest was HDA, and I want to say 90% of it was this test blend.
What is it about being around a bunch of people that all like cigars, and you're just smoking cigars all day long that makes it so much fun? What is it? What do y'all think it is? Like, what is it that
It's FOMO, fear of missing out. It's that you just got to be smoking. You got to be. It's how you connect.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. We were right by by Warped. They were one booth over from us. The Jake Wyatt booth was right behind us, and got to talk to Neil for a while. And tremendous guy. I'm doing all I can to get the Jake Wyatt line and Neil on here with us because he's just super busy. And they went through a whole rebranding phase. Their stuff is just beautiful. The way the marketing on it is really great. And they had one of their reps used to work for another company. She left for a little bit, then she went over with Jake Wyatt, so I got to see her again. And of course, fucking Miyagi. I got to hang out with Miyagi.
Oh, I haven't seen him in forever.
Yep, fucking Miyagi.
Oh, I haven't seen him on chat or anything.
He was tired. And I got to meet Papo. He has no idea what I said, but I got to meet Papo.
Maybe next year I'll be speaking Spanish. I started Duolingo and I'm getting pissed off at it. Bro. It thinks I understand it after a week. Like, come on, man. Hola, ¿cómo está? Okay.
But yeah, like I mean, when you're there in this capacity, you don't have the chance. We don't have the chance to go see any of the seminars or breakout sessions or any of that because you're just laser focused on what you're doing. And so I think that I would have. I mean, if I had to think about it, it's really I don't know if I really want to listen to the legacy guys go on and on about legacy stuff.
Speaking of legacy, Clint, when are you going to come over to the dark side? I know you've been trying. I know you have been trying.
You know, man, I don't look at it as a light and dark side. I look at it as two sides of the same coin. I think that there's pros and cons to. I think it's kind of like expensive cigars versus cheap cigars. It's like there's occasions for everything, you know. Like I think everybody's doing their best, and I'll smoke anything that is good. I don't think that only these big brands make good cigars or only these boutique brands make good cigars. Like clearly they all make good cigars. Everybody's trying to make the best blend that they possibly can. And I don't look at it as a competition, even though I'm sure that they do, because I've gotten a lot of tea from being at the PCA and a lot of information that I'm like, wow, I am not supposed to know this, because the general public definitely doesn't. But I know me, I'm going to just stay in my lane and try and not get involved with any of that and just continue to just review cigars, make content around cigars, and stick with what it is that I love about the product.
Yeah, because all of that. I mean, you just celebrated 10,000 subs on YouTube. That's pretty good accomplishment.
That's amazing.
And that jumped fast.
Yeah.
Like
and it's still jumping.
Yeah.
I'm almost, I just broke 10,000. It's about to be 10,700 probably by the end of tonight. So it's going to be 11. I mean, you know, I was speaking to somebody, and they were telling me, like, they're basically like they're kind of like an expert when it comes to social media. And they were like, look, you think 10,000 is something, it's about to compound on you. Like it's kind of like money. Like once you make your first million, making the next 5, like success just keeps on growing and growing and growing a whole lot faster. And I'm like, okay, I think that's probably true. Like this channel's about to blow up. But what I learned from this conference is that I'm going to dedicate more time to Instagram, because a lot of people were bragging about how lenient Instagram is and how favorable they are to cigar content. And I think it would just be better to expand my reach. Like just create the same content on YouTube and put it out on Instagram also.
Yeah.
So That'll be good. Because next time that I go, I'm going to be far more prepared, and I'm going to be a force to be reckoned with. People already don't like me there. Like certain people, they already have negative opinions of me. Now, don't get me wrong. The vast majority.
Why? Because you're honest?
Yes, that's exactly why. That's exactly why.
So next year, you make sure I should be more jacked next year. So I will walk around with you as much as I can as your bodyguard, as your bodyguard, your personal bodyguard.
Yeah, but
I've watched every video that you've put out. There's nothing wrong with what you said. You've said there was maybe 2 videos, but you gave your opinion. But still, even though it was your opinion, you were still not trashing the cigar. There might have been one that you might have trashed it, but you didn't trash it in a way like saying this is just trash. You were like, this is not for me, and that's what people need to understand. And you also say that you're not trying to keep them from buying it, but and that's on legacy stuff, I remember.
Yeah. I mean, it's funny. Like to this day, I think it's because of who I compare myself to that makes me think that I'm a nobody in this industry and that my voice has no weight, so it doesn't really matter, because I look at people like Tim from Cigars Daily. It's like 300,000 subs. I look at people like Holtz, 300,000 subs. I look at those guys and I'm like, oh, who am I? I'm nobody. Nobody even knows what I'm doing. Like I'm not a force to be reckoned with in this industry. I'm not swaying the needle any which way when it comes to sales. That was my perspective, right? But I think I've walked away with a little bit more understanding, and that's not to say that I'm gonna end up doing anything different, but I think that I at least now know that what I say does reach the top of all of these brands, and they are very well aware of my opinions on certain things, so I'm like, okay, this is great, because I just look at myself as a bro. I work at a cigar shop. Yeah, I've got my day job. I love smoking cigars, and I'm going to tell the truth, because I can't think of anything that's probably more important than the truth. So if I'm gonna, like, my whole brand is built on people, and the moment I betray them, I have nothing at all. So I'm gonna continue to remain truthful no matter what. And if people get their feelings hurt, it's not because I'm trying to be offensive. It's just because I'm telling them my perspective on something. So, and again, it's my opinion, and there's so many variables that go into a cigar. I could have bought it at a shop, and that shop may have not had it humidified properly, or maybe it was during shipping, something happened. I mean, there's so many things that happen. And I'm not getting stuff for free. So it's not like I'm Half Wheel or Cigar Aficionado where they send me a box so that I can smoke multiples. So it's just things to take into account whenever I speak on something. And it's like, also, I'm not doing reviews like most people do reviews, like there's an entertainment aspect that's going into everything that I produce, because I want it to be an experience every time I release a video. Like, in my opinion, the video that I made on the Around the World is my best work that I've done to date. That's my opinion. I wish that the views reflected that, but that video inspired me to go that much harder at building a base so that I can bring more recognition to smaller brands, because I think that Ish's video and that Hayes Gray's video deserves a lot more recognition. And once people subscribe to my channel and I build a bigger following by using these legacy names, these smaller boutique brands are going to get a lot more eyes on them, because they're like, hey, I just watch everything this dude posts, so let me watch this. And then if I speak favorably about it, that's going to end up benefiting. Or even if I don't speak favorably, because people watch me and they're like, oh, okay, you know what? I know he doesn't like pepper. he said that there's pepper in this, so let me try that out. You know, I don't think that my reviews always, if I don't like them, mean something. Sometimes I've had people tell me, actually, like, I bought it because you didn't like it. So it's like people have different palates.
I bought a Rocky Patel Conviction because of your video.
Mm-hmm.
He got you. He got you.
He got me though, but then me and him and Glenn did one of our, like the second or third episode.
That's right.
We smoked it, and
I still love it, by the way. It's so good.
I can't buy it again, but I did like it. I really did like it, but it's not worth that to me.
Well, hey, I get that. How many? Is a cigar really ever worth $100? You know,
I smoked one. My birthday was last week. I smoked one on my birthday, and it was a $100 cigar, and I was under fucking whelmed. Period.
Mm-hmm.
I was just
what's
like,
the Davidoff that you like so much, Clint? The $160, $180. What is it? The I want to say L. Start the Davidoff cigars. Something.
Oh, the Royal.
The Royal. Yeah.
Yeah. I like it a lot. I don't think it's anywhere near worth that price, but I mean, I still like the cigar a lot.
We went to Clint's birthday party in December. Clint lives a few hours from me, and him and I and his wife and a bunch of his friends and me and Don from Leaf and Ash, and they just started showering him with Davidoff gifts.
Right.
Some whiskey. They gave you a Royal, right? Or they picked in some other stuff. They gave you
Yes, $100 bottle of whiskey, that $100 Royal. Like they gave me this limited edition box of the coin collector's set from Davidoff. And the funny thing is it's not because of social media. They just know me as a customer. And just because I've treated them kind whenever I go there, and me and my wife, like, we treat going to Davidoff's blend, the blend, like a special occasion place. And I don't know, they're just good people there. That's really what it comes down to.
How much is their VIP year?
I think it's like $25K.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But you get like so many limo rides that, to and from. I mean, that's
yeah. There's some perks to it. I'll never know.
It's a nice lounge and where it's at, but it's like a special occasion. Like, I don't want to go there very often. I mean, you don't really have to spend that much money when you go. Like, you can just go smoke a cigar. That's fine. I mean, you can go spend $30, $25 or whatever, or a little less. They got some lesser stuff in there, but when I go there, I've been there a few times, and the last time with you, it's just fun because there's a great atmosphere there. There's just that whole, and what they offer you as far as food and drink and things like that is really nice. So, and the staff are just great quality.
Mm-hmm. I would hire every single one of those people if I had a shop, because they really have attention to detail. They really care. They check on you. Like, they're extremely kind. I can't brag enough about those people there. Every single one of them. They're all amazing in their own respect.
So when we going back? About once a year for me. That's about a $300 hickey every time I go. And
it is, yeah.
That's without my wife. If she goes, then it's going to be more. It's just like, dang, man.
Yeah.
But it only happens every once in a while. So we sit there and smoke 2 or 3 cigars while we're there, and that gets up there, and it's fun.
And that was an experience I'll never forget, being with you and your wife being able to try a cigar, and actually the best cigar for her just so happened to be the one that you make, or the one that Ish makes, you know. It's like, what a great experience.
Yeah, I remember that too. Clint, did you hit the booth? And I'm not gonna remember the name of it, but one of our guys got one. It was I guess, Ish, correct me, it's a double Lancero, so it's like fucking this long, and it was in a carbon fiber tube. They were selling for $150.
Is it a red tube?
No, black. It was a black carbon fiber tube.
And who made that?
I cannot remember the name of him. Our partner G that was with us, he bought one, and I was like, yeah.
No, I never saw that.
I'm
I never
glad
saw
the population just popped on.
But again, Clinton, you just say how it is, okay? So when people say, oh, it's a $100 cigar, I will never pay a $100 cigar. Or it's the same thing saying, I will never go to that restaurant. I will never pay $80 for a drink. I will never do this. Well, all of us will do. Okay. But again, it's experience and when you do it. If you sign tomorrow a contract for $2.5 million to build a hotel, I guarantee you,
sold out.
You are gonna go and you're gonna get the $750 cigar just to celebrate. Not because it's the best.
Right. That's right. That's
you're
right.
You're gonna have a Heineken or a glass of wine. You're gonna have the Dom Perignon 1648, which is garbage, but you will spend $3,000. Some people they can do it and they do it. So good for them. I don't.
Yeah, I ain't doing that. I'm with you.
Clint showed up a couple years ago.
Sign a contract for $2.5 million and you will do it.
Yeah,
just for once. No, you will do it. You will pay a cigar for 4 or 5 people.
At our pool party we had here, September of 24, with a suit and tie. September in Texas. It's just like
it was funny because Zach had said to me, he's like, how am I gonna know him? I said, oh, you're gonna know him. There's no mistake. I said, when Clint comes through, you know it's Clint.
Isn't he tall? Like, isn't Clint super tall? Like, that's crazy. I mean,
he's part of the little fella crew. He's part of the little fella crew. For sure.
Yeah.
So to answer Josephus, what I can tease with is a Connecticut broadleaf, and it's tabernacle-esque, and it's one of those I can't put it down. I smoke a lot of them, and there's something good. You're gonna be very happy with it.
You want to answer? Anybody want to answer that question?
Clint and I just came back, and
I can't read it.
Ish is OG, and
has any of y'all been to PCA? Any future plans to attend?
Never again.
Never again. Never again.
Never again.
Any future plans for the what?
He was asking, has anybody been to the PCA, and do you have any future plans to attend? And he says, have y'all had any personal blends you have made for yourself, ones that aren't on the market? Tons.
I have never.
Every day.
I have tried. Right, every day.
Well, yeah, I guess made for yourself.
Every day.
Right, every day. Yeah,
I mean, you're kind of into that though. I mean, you're kind of mixed into that, even though it's not maybe for yourself, but you've been in part of all that, and Clint too. You know, like just part of everybody's a lot of people's personal journeys, right? Like where y'all had cigars and stuff like that, and get to try them. And
I think I like that the most. I think I really enjoy sitting back and, just knowing that I got to smoke it when it was being tested and when it was coming out, and someone said, "Hey, what do you think of this?" And they take, like I still remember the thing with the Celibus, and I remember saying, "I'm gonna break his heart. I know how he feels about the cigar, and he's gonna be like," and but it is what it is. I would, and as well as I do, you want that feedback.
Well, that's the thing. That's why, like with Clint being honest. There's only a handful of people, all of us would trust their palate, right? Like to really get that honest feedback, to know and know what they're,
and I saw 3 of them there: Clint, Danny, and Boston Jimmy. Well, and Kevin and Cigar Prop. Cigar Prop's got a pretty good. He's pretty solid with he's pretty honest with what he does as far as what his reviews and whatnot. But Dan, we all know we love 505 and just what he brings to the table, and it's that honesty. It's what Boston Jimmy says. There's some things that are very objective with a cigar, and that you can grade on, and that you can give an honest review on. The rest is all subjective.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, it's for me.
that's it right there. Mountain Valley. That's exactly the one. The Super Lancero. Yep, that's it.
What about it?
That's the one I was talking about. That's what they were charging $50. Yeah.
Got you. For me, I just like the validation when somebody else smokes a cigar, even if it's not my cigar, that smokes a cigar that I'm smoking, that they get the same things that I get. So it's a validation for me that I'm learning with my palate, or my palate's developing, and that that's all I'm trying to say. Just validate what I'm thinking or whatever.
And it was funny. Like we were smoking. Zach and I were both smoking a lot of this test blend, and we both had it as a first cigar of the day yesterday. And he's like, "God, this thing is sweet," and I'm like, okay, it's not just me, but like it just is a first cigar of the day with an actual clean palate. It just, the flavors were it was so intense. It was so cool, and we're getting this exactly the same thing.
All right, we'll be right back, y'all.
Savor every moment with Hayes Gray Cigar. Each blend is crafted for bold flavor, veteran-inspired character, and premium construction. From smooth and approachable to rich and complex in flavor, Hayes Gray delivers a cigar for every palate. Now available our new release, Irmaus du Mar. Order Hayes Gray Cigars online at Fat Boys Cigars and from Wolfpack Cigar Club and the Cigar Vault, Oakdale. Visit our website for a list of nationwide retail lounges and to grab some cool Hayes Gray merch to rep our brand. As always, we've got your sticks.
I've been hearing some other things on Instagram to watch out for. I know two people that, one person made the video or made a post and collab with another one, and both of those Instagrams got flagged, and like with their lives, they couldn't go from 4. They went from 4 to 1. Is absolutely do not put anything that resembles the price of a cigar, or even because that they got them. That's what it was. That's what it was about when they were talking to whoever they were communicating with.
It looks like sales.
Yeah. And you could almost, I think you'd probably got to even be careful with the websites, but so far, knock on wood, we've been okay.
So one of the crazy things, and Ish would know better than me for sure, and Clint as well. One of the big things that a lot of people were asking for and talking about were Lanceros. Like people were just going, and I'm like, we're all in. I love a Lancero. We all know how a lot of us feel about Lanceros, but we also realistically, they're fucking brutal to sell. They just don't sell. But man, the Lanceros were talked about a lot on the floor over the last couple of days. So I don't know if that's a trend. I don't know if that's where it's going. I'm not complaining because Lanceros are great. But then there was a lot of one of our guys came over and he was smoking a DBL, and it's called the Big Mama. This thing was like this. It was huge. So I went over to talk to I like DBL a lot. And so I went over, I was talking with the guys, and I was just laughing. I'm like, look at it was just a honker of a cigar. I'm like, look at this thing. They're like super gordos, man. They're huge. And they fly. They fly. But they have the DBL stuff is a little different on the bigger end, because we all know, Ish will tell you, is that that bigger cigar, they load it up with Seco for just to fill it up, and they're very one-dimensional, usually pretty boring. So it's kind of good to get something with some flavor throughout, those notes throughout the cigar. But yeah, there was a lot of big cigars there.
Where'd it go? Population got a question for you there, Ish. Has got a birthday coming up next month, looking to try some of Ish's blends. What's up with the Hollow Point? What can you tell me about it?
Hollow Point is not a cigar. The Hollow Point is a cigar, but it's a hollow. It's hollow, so you can put whatever you want in it. Buy tobacco, a little broccoli, a little parsley, whatever you want to put inside. You know what I mean? That's the whole point.
Yep.
Where's Gabe? He's not on here. He could tell
Yeah.
us all about it. Hit up.
Gabe is
Ollie
enjoying it,
Graham,
yeah.
he can tell you. A few other people that we know that can tell you about it. What's he? Sober
This is-
Cigars. I've been enjoying HDA. Got 2 more reviews to drop. Nothing bad in the lineup at all. Excited to see them skyrocket. Yes,
This
sir.
is one of the unicorns. I got a few left.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Phantom Fury, and that's this is how I end the PCA weekend is with a Phantom Fury. So and it was
Man, all
fun.
the
Lord let us.
Thursday night when Zach and Ashley came down, and Ashley's our booth mom is what we've upgraded her to, and she's amazing. So they came down. She works the booth with us, and I said, "My humidors are here. Pick whatever you want. Just go in. I don't give a fuck. Just take it." And we were talking, and Zach had pulled a couple cigars out, and I said, "No, you smoke that. Ashley's getting one of these." So I gave her. She missed the Phantom Fury, so she didn't because it dropped after PCA last year. So she smoked one, and she was like, "Holy shit!" And I'm like, "Yeah." And so she got it. So she posts up a picture. It gets reposted. He was getting hit. The HCA page was getting hit left and right, going, "Where can we get it? Where can we get it?" And we're like, "Yeah, it can't. It can't. It's a done deal."
Man, it just got awkwardly quiet, didn't it? Who are you waving to, Ish?
My wife.
Oh, hi. Hi, Gary.
I thought it was a Limpkin.
No, it's my wife and Nesca.
Oh, I forget you're in the
last
garage
minute.
now.
He's supposed to be here about 30 minutes ago, but he didn't show up yet.
Do you like the garage better than the back porch? Is it cooler, or do you just like the lighting or the internet, or what?
Well, I have a different router over here. It's because I have everything over here. That's why. I like to be outside, to be honest with you. And over here with the garage open is mosquitoes all over the place. Not mosquitoes, but gnats, anyways.
Mm.
It's way more mosquito over here than there because over there is
So
it's a spring.
Brady,
some of the fun stuff was being able to sit in. So Jake, our friend Jack from New Mexico, was there. I got to hang with him for a butt ton of time. Cigars R Rob was there hanging out. We got to hang with him. Robert 13 Knives. I mean, like it's so much fun to be able to get together with other people that we just herf with, and that
were the clowns there, or were they just there,
Nope.
just hanging out?
Nope.
Jake, and Rob.
Yeah, it was just them. Yep.
Okay.
And it was. We got to meet Chris from Valor. So he came in, he hung out with us for a little bit, and he is just fucking good dude, man. Just a good dude.
Yeah, I like Chris.
Yep. So and it's stories. You know what it is. You've got people coming in and they're talking about their lounges and just the different things that people offer and stuff that you've never heard or you never thought of. And we had more gun store / cigar shops than I've never even thought about it. There was plenty of them.
So you're doing your birthday party at his and hers? And,
Yep.
Always
Every
get it
night,
wrong.
we'll
The
go there.
Village,
Pat and Jane will go over there as well. We spend the night over there. I know
Cocoa
that.
Beach or the Village? I always get it mixed up. Is it Cocoa Beach?
Cocoa Village.
Cocoa Village. Okay.
So whatever you're thinking, Randy, merge it.
Yeah, but they're kind of right. There is a village or something. I get it all screwed up. Cocoa Village.
It's 10 minutes from Melbourne.
We met a ton of people from Florida, and every time they would tell me where they were, and all I would say is, "Where's that in relation to West Palm?" Like that's not our side. That's the bougie side. We're over on this side. Just like I know West Palm, and that's all I know about Florida.
I know we're gonna have to get Gus back on here soon because I saw a release where the legendary Gus One Bear cigar is coming out.
Hell yeah, yeah.
So He's got a cool video out. Populations want to know, what up, Memento? On average, how much time do you spend on one video? Too much, right? I can tell you, it depends on the video, but sometimes up to a month.
Yeah,
And
that's exactly right.
Not even
Yeah.
joking.
Yeah, no.
We met a lot of lounges that had their own Argyle Val, and it was usually the person's wife, the owner's wife was involved, and more than one had given up their day jobs to just do content and to do that media piece. And they all same thing. The editing is brutal. That's what takes the longest part of it is the editing. And I'm like, I ain't about that life. I'm doing it in one shot, one take, whatever is there, that's what you're getting.
Yeah.
And it shows. Yeah. It shows. I get that. I ain't about to sit and edit. I don't have that kind of time.
Jerry talking about going down to the birthday party from Jacksonville ish. Y'all gonna be? It's gonna be like just a big party meet and greet type thing, I'm sure. What were you gonna say, Clint? I saw you.
So, like, before getting into video editing, I didn't realize, like. So specifically with like Ish's video on the Around the World, that took forever editing. And it's because you're not only like getting like an image of something and putting it on the screen, right? Then you're applying an effect to make that image do something. Then you're clicking through sounds. It's like music production. It's like, what sound best represents the visual effect that this image is about to portray on screen. And it's like, okay, no, that sounds more like a tap. That sounds more like wind. No, that sounds more like lightning. And you're going through all these sounds and just trying to find one that best represents that visual popping up on screen, and then making sure that if you have that same visual scattered across the video, that you're applying the exact same sound every single time, the exact same effect every single time, color grading every single scene that you have, because sometimes you shoot under certain lighting, sometimes you shoot under this lighting, and then putting it all together. My God, I can't wait for AI to figure it out for me.
I can't fathom I've got some OCDs, and so I can imagine what it's like. I would drive myself crazier than I already do with trying to get that perfect. And sometimes I just wait for the organic, and because that's, to me, it's just like, when I was getting ready to leave for PCA, I had so much little time because the day before I dropped the Bearded Swifty, and I had to get a video out for Real Smoke. I had to get other stuff done, and I'm literally, it's 10 o'clock at night, and I'm standing in a room trying to figure out what the hell am I going to say? How am I going to do this? And it's just like, wait for the idea to hit, and just I got one shot at this, and this is what I'm banging out. I can't. Yeah. I don't have the time to set it all up. Like if I had some time to set up that, then I would expect better from the little videos that I do. But yeah, it is. My hat's off to you guys for that, for being able to hang on that side of things, because it's a lot of work.
I want to show y'all something. So y'all seen. I've already sent it to Moose. Y'all seen the Moose cigar rest I made? Yeah. And so I've sent that off to him, and I've got a lot of other ideas. I'm designing a bunch of stuff, but I designed this last night on a whim, and I'm making different things for different people. This is going to be, she's not on here, I hope, because she's not supposed to see it, but this is an ashtray for a friend for their new cigar that's coming out. And this is just the first, I 3D printed this, so this is the first coat of paint. And then all of this will be all gold, metallic. That's the name of the cigar. And then they'll put their sticker and put all the glaze and say it's going to be cool. But I've got a lot of things. I've already started working on a Gus. I've even started thinking about what am I going to make Ish's cigar rest look like. So I've got a lot of ideas in there, but 3D printing is my new thing, man. I'm digging it, but I can't buy it. I gotta buy. It's hard to sit there and watch something like that print for 6 hours.
Yeah, that's amazing, Randy. That looks great.
I give up on most things after 15 minutes, let alone 6 hours.
Now I know why people that get into that why do you need 10 or 20 or 30 of these? But man, when you get going with this stuff and you're just, you know, some things take 12 hours to print, but to come out good, you know. So I'm figuring it out and I'm enjoying it.
You know,
Hello there, sir.
Clint, I don't know if you had talked about it, but do you do it like with all the smoking that we did this weekend? Do you do a detox? Like, do you like just have a day where you don't smoke?
Man, you know, I wish that I did, but I don't. I never detox ever at all. I haven't detoxed since I started doing this daily. So I don't know, man. I don't know. Is it?
I thought about it, and I was laughing because I said, well, when we were talking in our me, Ish, and Randy were talking about it. I'm like, well, they're like, you're gonna be home for the podcast. I'm like, yeah. I said, I should be fine. I might either be really, really tired or just coming back because we weren't sure if we were gonna make it back in one shot. And so I'm like, well, I can't not smoke during the podcast. And then I got Deadbolt tomorrow night, so I was like, maybe Thursday I'll take some time off. But I don't know. I'm fine now. Like I was, my voice is gone, but it was because of all the cigars. And we talk. I mean, you just talk and talk and talk. And so I don't think there will be a detox until probably next week. I got some other stuff going on where I'm gonna have a couple of days where there will be no cigars. But yeah, there was. I couldn't even fathom. Like it was a struggle to pick up a cigar.
Guys, be right back. I know we're here with an early guy that we have to do something. Be right back.
Okay.
Yeah, so it was, so I'm sitting there and I'm like, yeah, I can't even fathom. Like your throat hurts, your lips just hurt from there's so much nicotine on your lips, and it's just like, you're just sitting back going, okay, I can do this. And then as soon as you light the first one, just hit the blue button. As soon as you light the first one, you're like, all right, I'm back in it, back in the swing of things.
Yeah. And you know, Aldi, you mentioned something like that you feel like you have to smoke because you're there, right? And you're at the booth, and it's like, oh, well, do you even smoke cigars, or are you just here? You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like that's exactly the type of pressure that I feel working in a cigar shop. It's like, well, do you even smoke cigars? Like people walk in, they're expecting to see a guy standing behind a counter smoking a cigar. So yeah, I relate.
I want to take off. I feel like especially that night when I wake up the next morning, I'm like, I'm done for a little while, and I'll grab that cup of coffee, and I'm just like, here we go. I'm ready to do it again.
Yep. And you know, if I take off any time to smoke from smoking, it's good because it'll be so freaking cold out here that I'm just not doing it. And that's rare.
I just love cigars, man. And the longer I don't know. I don't think I don't smoke anymore.
I don't smoke any less.
but you know, I mean, like there's a pretty good average that I smoke now. And it's where'd he go? I see him down there trying to figure something out. Oh, he must be on his computer. There he is.
I'm trying to print some permits and things, so you don't see me.
You're good. But yeah, I don't know that I will smoke more than I do now. It doesn't feel like it. Some days it one or two more, but like, bro, like to somebody like, you know, Churchill or what's the George Burns or any of those guys, like really, they smoked 15 and 20 cigars. They had to be little bitty, and you probably smoked them in about 30, 40 minutes or something. Like now Churchill didn't. You know, I was watching a deal on Birdie. He was after the turn of the century. He was the king of England for a little while. I just remember his name being Birdie, but he chain smoked cigars and ate all the time. And like they were just talking about how unhealthy he was. But I don't think, I mean, he had a heart attack at 68, but I don't think it was the cigars. I think it's because of he ate all the time. Like he was, he gorged a lot. So
Yeah.
That was probably what it was.
These new studies that are coming out, I'm not going to say too much because we're on YouTube, but let's just say that cigars don't seem to be as big of an issue as what they have historically been said to be.
Well, we just had the 10-year battle that's finally over.
Yes.
That that's huge, because that's why it was settled, because of things like that, because they're finally admitting basically is that they're not basically. It comes down to the cigar, what a premium cigar is, and how the nicotine is derived. It's not addictive that way, right?
Right.
And I can attest to that, being addicted. I don't fiend. I want to smoke a cigar, but I don't fiend for it like I did when I dipped snuff and smoked cigarettes. I haven't smoked cigarettes in 20 years, but I just remember I would wake up. There was never a break from that. Like, I would wake up in the middle of the night, or I would put a dip in my mouth for 15 minutes just because I had to have it, or wake up and smoke a cigarette and go back to sleep. I don't do that with cigars.
Yeah.
I'm not, number one, I'm not wasting it, but it's not the same. It's absolutely not the same.
Yeah. No, you're right, Randy. It's not the same. It's not at all. But I don't know. I just enjoy it. It calms me down. Makes me relax. It takes me out of fifth gear. I can drop down a little bit and just, I think if I do anything, it might be smoke some more cigars by myself, as opposed to being with a whole group. There's some stuff that I really want to enjoy. I love smoking with the community. It's why I'm in this. I love who are with and the people that we surround ourselves with. But still, there's times when I just need that me time, and whether it's playing a video game on the iPad or watching sports or whatever, but just to sit and chill, or just get some wifey time and just the two of us sitting and talking and really just feel that cigar.
Hey, I am right there, because that's my best day. You haven't been to my house, Clint has. So my back deck, I've got it all. It's a nice back deck with the pool, and on a good morning to get out there with coffee and just, like you said, I might just be kind of surfing on my phone, just sitting there relaxing, watching the hummingbirds. That is truly a disconnect, and you really kind of, the video game part or whatever, but that's just me. I can't put my phone down. My mind, I don't even watch what I'm doing on the phone. I'm just doing it out of habit. Yeah. Right. I think I'm just blowing through and playing the games, but my mind's always on something else. And so I think that helps me. But you're ADHD too, right?
Mine I created.
Yeah.
And I found that out the hard way. So, and for all of you listening, don't tell your wives about this shit, because next thing you know, you're at the doctor's. I missed my exit one time and drove to the next town because I was completely blitzed. I was driving home from the lounge, and I was like in my head, just thinking and going, and I drove past. I said, "When did we get a way station by the house?" And I'm like, "Where am I?" And I was so spaced out, I had no idea where I was. I drove 20 minutes past my house. Finally get home. She's like, "Where the hell were you?" And I told her. Next thing I know, you're going to get tested. And the doctor said to me, he goes, "Sir, I have no diagnosis for this. I'm going to have to make this one up." He said, "You took your PTSD and you learned your ADHD from work." And he said, "You merged it." He says, "I don't even have anything. I don't know what to tell you." I said, "Thank you. That makes me feel so much better."
Wow.
But yeah, I mean, it's not possible for me to sit and watch TV. Like, the iPad's got to be going, or I got to be on the phone. It's got to be 2 or 3 things happening at the same time. Every time.
I can't be on a Discord or here's different. I'm not, because it's intentional, the commentary and all that on Discord or on some of the lives I'm on or something, just hanging out. I don't know how people could just do it on their phone when they don't have another kind of tablet or something, because I have to have my phone in my hand whether I'm watching, no matter what I'm doing. If my phone dings or if there's a red dot, I have to clear it. I can't.
Oh yeah,
I can't leave it there,
I agree 1,000%. I'll look at her. She'll be like, "Can you grab my phone?" I'll look at it and go, "This is a nightmare." You'll look at the emails, there'll be like 1,500 unopened emails. I'm like, I would delete the account. Delete the account, start over. No way.
Not even to go through it, just delete all.
Delete it, start over. Yep, that's not happening in my world. No way.
Y'all would hate my phone then, because I'm the total opposite of y'all. If y'all ever text me and wonder why I haven't texted back, now you know why. It's because I have 50 million notifications, and I look at it and it's just a wall of notifications, and I'm like, I don't even know where to start. Like, text messages, so many unread, I get overwhelmed, and I'm like, all right, well, let's go to YouTube because I know what I'm doing here.
Yeah, no, I can't live that life. I can't live that life. To me, it's unfinished business, and it's got to be handled now.
No, that's so
my worst
downside,
thing.
Clint. That's probably a smart way to go, because I will open up a text message, read it, and I don't know why I do it every time. It's a sign of insanity. I do the same thing with the same result, and nothing ever changes. I'll answer it later, then I fucking forget, and then it's days later I'm like, fuck, I forgot to text that dude back, and I gotta do the walk of shame, bro. I'm so sorry.
Hey, if you're listening to this podcast and you're one of the ones that email me on my Friday or my Thursday when I'm not coming back to work till Monday, and you wait till 4:30 to send me an email, I hate you. Because if it's an important email, I have to leave it there till Monday.
Sure.
Yeah.
But sometimes when text, or if I see a text, I'm like, but I can't get to it right then. I have to make it unread, or I can't.
Yes.
I'll forget it.
Same.
But golly, that bugs that.
Yeah. Yep.
I hear you.
We have digressed, Randy. We have digressed.
How have we digressed?
We're not even talking about PCA. Today was PCA day.
PCA and TPA is but let's go to commercial. We have digressed. Let's at least do a commercial. Here we go.
Some fight battles overseas. Others fight for perfection in every role. Born from discipline, forged in brotherhood. This isn't just a cigar brand, it's a mission. Our mission is to make badass cigars for badass people. Every leaf, hand-selected, every blend, battle-tested, from the first spark to the final draw. BAM cigars deliver strength, honor, and precision. Built by veterans, smoked by legends, Dale Proud. Lock in, stand proud.
I know one thing I would like everybody to do. If you haven't done this, please like the video on YouTube. If you're on there, just like it. Right under it, you'll see the like button. Like it. If you're on Facebook, like it, send a heart, send a laughing emoji or whatever. If you're not following us on Rumble, and you have Rumble, please go follow Cigar Dudes on there, because you never know what's going to happen with everything. Are you doing that too, Clint? Are you doing Rumble too, or any other thing? Are you trying to grow anything else?
Man, Randy, oh my gosh. If there was anything that I walked away from PCA learning, is that I need to do more social media accounts. That's what I took away from this. So I'm probably going to I'm for sure going to do Instagram heavier, for sure. And then if there's a way to link my Rumble account through some sort of third party to where whatever I post on one platform, it goes directly to Rumble, then I'll do that, because yeah, I need to be better. Like, YouTube is a lot, man. Like, already, like I respond to every single comment, at least 98% of them. If I didn't respond, it's not for lack of trying. So that's kind of overwhelming, thinking about more social media.
Tony said, hire someone to do it for you.
Do what?
He said, hire somebody to do it for you.
Yeah, I don't make any money doing this. Otherwise, I would.
Right.
Like,
our budgets are a little different. I agree with Tony wholeheartedly. I wish I could.
But you can make money on Rumble doing this if you build your channel.
Mm-hmm.
It is hard. we've made a couple bucks. It's just still sitting there, but I mean, it's very small. So I would imagine, I mean, if there's on Rumble, there's 59 followers. And so that's probably the
Nice.
last 6 months trying to grow it, but it's just, you know, we are approaching, we do actually have 912 on YouTube right now. So I know we're not going to monetize, but that 1,000's big to get to that 1,000. That's a
Yeah,
milestone.
that's huge. That's a milestone
to YouTube because it takes so damn long.
Yeah, YouTube is probably the hardest platform. I mean, okay, Rumble is probably the hardest, but you know, YouTube has the most prestige, and it's definitely difficult to grow on YouTube. So
it's
well done, dude.
It's our content, our content that we put out is what's so filtered and muffled and blah blah blah. You know, it's just tough.
Yeah.
But just trying to keep a place because you never know what's going to happen with YouTube or Facebook. And Instagram is the most friendly right now. It's been pretty predominantly the most friendly. Bro, I got on TikTok a couple weeks ago and tried to go live. It's been so long I didn't know what I was doing anymore. And then some young girl and young guy, like 14, got on there. What's your name? What I say? I'm sitting there trying to figure it out, and they were laughing at me. They're all, he's trying to get us out of here. Like, yeah, I just closed it out. I was like, nope.
I'll start over. Yeah.
Yep, I ain't doing that. But yeah, social media is one. If you put all your eggs in one basket, and you drop that basket, then
all your eggs are broken.
Yeah, so it's just
for sure.
John, you are going to TPA, right?
I believe so.
Okay.
Yep. So so next week you got a cover for me next week. I'm going to be gone. So, but after that, I will start getting the bookings done and getting some of our folks in from this PCA. And like I hung out with Maduro Melly for a little bit. She's got some new stuff coming up, and she's like, "Hey, I'd like to." I said, "Don't even finish that statement. Just tell me when. I will get you on." And so it's like they've a lot. That was a lot of fun seeing our past guests come up and just reconnecting, hanging out, and just getting them back on. I got to hang out with when we had Lord Baltimore on, and so Zach and Emily. The coolest thing for me with those guys is I love them to death, and met them at my first PCA back in 24. And I've watched them, they're young, and I've watched them get married. And I see Emily, and she's a few months pregnant. And I'm like, this is a cool thing. And, her reaching out saying, "Hey, are you here?" And I saw Zach the night before, and he's like, "Bro, you got to come up and you got to see Emily. She's dying to see you." And it's just like, it's just good people, man. It's so much fun to be able to hang out with them and knowing that we've given them a little bit of a
holy shit. Do y'all see that?
What was it?
There? It's a spider.
Yeah,
right, it's crawling across. Damn, bro, y'all can't be doing that shit.
I'd be breaking my shit.
He's dead. I got him. I'm sitting here and I got chills, man. I'm sitting there. What is this? And there's a web across here. Holy crap!
Maybe we get Clint to sit in for me next week.
Yeah, if he wants, that'd be great. He's like,
yeah, I'm doing I've got a whole there's a whole mental health journey I'm taking.
Okay.
Next week is the culmination of the whole thing, so I'll be heading to Kentucky for the culmination of it, and so I will be. So that's my cleanse next week is I won't be smoking for a few days.
You can't smoke.
Yeah, no, they want it's eating clean, and just let me tell you how hard that was to continue to eat clean while I was at PCA.
Yeah, that was probably horrible.
It was almost impossible. So there's, and we were so busy. Well, one day we were hammering Zach one day, and Andre just sits back and just takes it all in. Andre's quiet and just does his thing. But so Zach takes the brunt of it, and we were just hammering him like he wouldn't let us eat lunch, and he was like, "Dude, you guys can eat." We're like, "When, Zach? When?" So it was crazy busy, and
that's a good thing.
It was.
all in one.
We finally found this little hole in the wall to eat Saturday night, and oh my! I know we were hungry, but damn, this food was good. It was, the food, and those are the best places. So we're all in our jerseys, right? We stink like shit. I mean, they knew when we walked in that we all smelled like cigars, and oh, hello, Maddie, and so we leave, and this couple sitting there like, oh, are you guys a softball team? Like, yeah, no.
What?
We all had baseball jerseys on. So, but and I think I'm at the point now where I'm fully embracing the Papa John, because that was on the back of my jersey, and they knew who we were. We came in. It was I can't explain how cool the whole thing was. And I was running around. I finally got my my Live It a Bear to Chubby Life stickers in, and I was using that as my business card, and talking to a group of people as we were leaving, and to get them, I wanted to get them on as guests, and they're doing a little something different. And I gave them the stickers, and by the time I walked the 15 feet back to my booth, my phone was dinging, and they were following me on Instagram.
Nice,
and good for them, because they just want to make sure I wasn't here trying to grab cigars.
Yeah,
I'm like, listen, I'm going to get you guys on it. We're getting on a podcast. Yeah, we're going to get you guys on. I want to give you a chance. And what I did enjoy this year, it wasn't last year. It was super. Clint, you would have been like, what is happening? It was super accessory heavy. Like, you saw a lot of accessory places. There were some this year. Some of the really cool ones were there, but not as heavy as last year.
Wow.
Was DuPont there?
Yeah. What's that?
Was DuPont there?
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Imagine Clint's aren't by them.
I will never own one. I have no desire to own one. I have no desire to spend that kind of money. We had Robert from 13 Knives made these for us.
Yeah, let me put that up there.
This lighter is so badass. So that's the
Oh,
original.
that looks nice.
That's the original Reaper. Did a little piece on there, the veteran owned for the company.
How cool.
Nice little zip up.
Nice.
Yep. Yeah. So yeah,
I thought about going to the ST DuPont lounge, or the ST DuPont setup, and interviewing them.
See,
but
you're perfect for it. You fit in.
Yeah.
I am not that vibe. That's not my vibe.
Are you okay, Clint?
Am I okay?
I thought you dropped something.
Oh, no. There was ash on the table, and I was like, it was bothering me, so I had to blow it off.
Oh, man. Yeah. Speaking of your beard apothecary, where's this at? Oh, here's your spot.
Here's my spot. So as my birthday passed, and I realized that I'm just a fucking old man, we dropped the Bearded Swifty last week, and brought a few samples with me to PCA to give out to some of my friends that I knew were going to be there, and gave a couple out, and they were just geeking out over the sticker, and the story behind it was just a lot of fun, and we're having a good time with it. And it is that one there is going to be cedar and leather forward. It's subtle, and it's been a long time coming for this one, so we're really excited about it. It's live on the website, and Mama's been working her butt off getting everything handled for it. So yeah, we're excited for this one. And I actually ran into, and I forgot to tell you this, I ran into one of my friends. He's a rep, and when I saw him last time, I gave him some of the mustache wax. He's got this banging ass mustache, and we met up. Give me a hug, and he goes, bro, and he pulled it out of his pocket. He goes, I use it every day. Every day. It's fantastic.
Wow.
Like, hell
Wow.
yeah, Joe. I'm like, that's what I'm talking about. So yeah, kudos to Larry and my wife and Tanya for putting that together. So it's been a lot of fun. So definitely check out the Bearded Swifty.
Did Brady end up getting some of that?
I got to send him some. I told him I would send him some.
Now, what did you give Matt Booth?
I gave him a sample pack of oils.
Nice.
So, and I made sure the Bearded Swifty was in there. And now that it's after 9:30, my exact words to Matt were, "Hey, wanted you to, my wife and I have this company. We wanted you to have this because it just kind of fits your vibe and all that." And I said, "I will tell you, it'll make your dick bigger and it'll get you laid." And he was so excited. He was so excited. I do think I won out in that deal because he gave me a couple of the Johnny Tobacco Nut Maduros.
Nice.
Yeah, I was like, hell yeah, brother. I cannot wait to smoke that.
Yeah.
But it's like you walk around and you're just trying to see what's new and what's out there. And, you know, because I'm always looking for my local, like I love seeing when Justin from Tobacco Merchant brings in new stuff. And so I was kind of looking for some of those things. And I always, like, for me, I'm a old school Macanudo fan. So I was in the Forge booth. And that's where Room 101 and they're all party gifts. All that stuff is in there. And they had some new Macanudos coming out, and I'm really excited for because it just, I mean, to me, that's just like that's going back to my roots. That's where I started with smoking that stuff.
Speaking of Raul, I can't wait for him to see what him and Greg and I come up with for his. Bro, I got all these different ideas for cigar rest. That's just what I'm stopping, but it's going to be great. Oh man, I'm fixing to sneeze. Oh, started coughing. Now I'm going to sneeze, and I was going to do not a commercial. I have to speak in the commercial. If I sneeze, just forgive me. Tonight, episode might be brought to you by Madre Tierra Cigars. That is the hashtag Madre Tierra. If you haven't put it in now, because the drawing coming up soon. And if you haven't tried Madre Tierra cigars, you are missing out. This is just some of the cigars that you see in the picture. I'm trying not to sneeze. Oh God, it's coming.
I'll help you finish it. I know Angel was very kind and sent me a little package of cigars, and he threw I believe it's the Candela in there. And I'm a Candela fiend. I do dig a good Candela, and I'm excited to try that. Really excited to try that.
I love it, man. That's golly, look in my eyes, man.
Yep.
Oh, I had to mute for a minute.
What I loved about seeing Neil from Jake Wyatt was their Candela has always been rock solid, and with the new changes that they've made, I'm excited to smoke that cigar to see what that one's going to be. So
one of the few brands that have blown me away with a Candela.
Yep, dude. I'll tell you. So for me, now that Silent Hero's not doing theirs anymore, then they're done. It's always been Founders Candela, Illusion's Candela, and that Jake Wyatt I think is going to jump right into that spot. But also I can't sleep on everybody's been talking about the Madre Tierra one, so I can't. And and the funny thing is, I met them last year at PCA. That's how we got them.
Oh yeah.
How this whole thing started, because I walked through and said, "Hey, tell me about the brand. I want to get you on the podcast." That's when I met John Awana. So, I mean, it's just, I love that piece of it. And that's how we met the guys from Lovely. And that's how we met the guys from Imami. And that's been a lot of fun. And this is what it's about. I got to get some Cigar Dudes, like a card or something that I can hand people so they can find us. And
I've got, do I have some?
It looks just silly. Like it just doesn't look right when I'm walking through saying, "Hey, I'm on a podcast with a couple of guys."
No, nothing. Yeah. I think I have some, bro. Like I'm almost positive I do. Oh man, whatever it is got me. Something in Uncle Hector cigar, maybe. I don't know. Just the friggin' weather here in Texas.
Dude, it is freaking cold here.
It's 60s here, but
we were so Friday was really warm. Saturday was rainy and muggy, but cooler. Yesterday was very cool. It was a colder day. So, and that was in New Orleans, and we got back here, and I walked the boys a couple times today, and I was like, "Whew." Oh, better smell.
Oh, you're muted. See? I don't know if I can unmute him or not.
I forgot that I was me too. Seriously, we had to go online. We had to print the permit. Then you had to notarize. Then you had to put obviously the permit number. You had to sign it, notarize, do this, do that, do that. It's forever. But it's done.
That's good.
So,
man. Okay, Clint, we're winding down. So, are you going to talk? Have you said how many people do you think you interviewed altogether? 10, 20 more?
At bare minimum, it's 10. Bare minimum.
He was hustling. He was hustling on hustling.
Yeah, I was. There was a lot. But it's only going to be 2 different videos. I'm going to do a video, a boutique video, and then like your legacy or heritage or whatever you want to call it video once I figure out the name of it. And I think it's all going to turn out really, really good. But yeah, it's probably like it's bare minimum. It's 10. That's what I think it is. I don't know, because like Aldi said, I was hustling. Me and Anthony, poor Anthony. I'm a hard guy to work for. Like I am very much all right. We're wasting time. Let's move to the next thing. All right, and trying to work for me can be a little bit difficult whenever it's like I'm constantly on go and I've got all this energy and I'm like, okay, I did not drive nearly 6 hours out to this place to not accomplish everything that I planned on doing. So
did y'all happen to run in, because I know they were there, I saw from their social media that they were everywhere, the sisters that we interviewed in my
Puros y Tacón. Yeah, I saw them. Yeah, well, I don't know, but I saw them and I said hi to them and they said hey back. And but they were also like running around. Everybody was. So everybody was.
We were at one end. The other end felt like a mile away. And I was trying to get up to see Lee and the guys up at Stolen Thrones. I made it to the foundation booth because we all know Big Bear and Smoking Baroness. Jordan and Exana, they were working over at the foundation booth. And that's as far as I made it when the text message came in. Hey, I'm almost it was Kevin from Stories going, hey, I'm on my way over. And I was like, oh my God, I'm going to end up having to run to get back there because of the appointments and stuff. And trying to get to the opposite end, I got to see Greg from I can't even pronounce it anymore. Fourth Elise. I got to see him on the first day for like 5 minutes. I got to see him for like 5 minutes. It was just because it's such a big expanse. And what they did was this year they opened up the aisles, so they made it bigger, so it looked like it was nice because you weren't bumping into people, especially around like the Drew Estate booth is always jamming, and trying to get in and out of there is brutal, just around that area. But it was much more open. They had the aisles bigger, and it was actually they had vendors farther down than they did last year, so it opened up the floor a lot.
You saw JJ as well, right?
I did not. Who?
JJ.
Yeah, I got to see JJ. Yeah. He hung out with us for a little bit. Him and Matt hung out. I saw him at their booth, and they came down to see me over at our booth. So that was great. I love that dude. JJ is just rock solid. I'm mad I did not get to see Belky, and I was hoping to see her, but Angie from Polished Puff. She was one of the first ones I saw. Melly was one of the first ones I saw on Saturday. I ran into her later on. So it was, at least I was able to see, some of the people that we've been with. But yeah, trying to get everybody was just too much. We were that busy, and like the people, like I said, the people around us, the booths around us, we didn't have time to go and talk to them. So I finally yesterday got a chance at the end to go and sit with a couple of them and just kind of talk to them. And I was able to get enough information from them that we'll be able to get them on. So, and they were very excited. I ran into one guy. We started talking. He's a retired LA SWAT sniper, Rampart, the whole nine. And we ended up we geeked out pretty much on the whole gang piece together because he was there, early on, and right around the times I was doing my stuff and he was doing his. So that was a lot of fun. You realize that 6 degrees of separation kind of thing with the world that we walk in, and I enjoyed that. So,
but for all the videos I saw for all of you guys posting, the one that they make me kind of like confused. I got totally confused because I don't like the brand and I don't like the guy at all. But on top, it says BAM Cigars, but it was from Humo Latino. So Humo Latino and I, we have a partnership. So, and it was an interview for El Séptimo. And the first thing that you see is BAM Cigars, and doing the interview, and El Séptimo, and we have the best cigars, with the richest of the richest, he's the best, blah, blah, blah. And I was like looking for my cameras, if they were on and they were spying on me or something like what the hell is going on? Why you have to put BAM Cigars over there?
Wow.
But yeah.
Josephus wants to know, Clint, did you smoke the Candela, Madre Tierra Candela? He's looking for a video. Okay.
No, I haven't gotten to smoking any of the Madre Tierras except that one. What was it? The broadleaf that I smoked, and I thought that was really good.
It probably,
but
I think it was.
It wasn't like a dark broadleaf though. It was like your natural sun-grown type of look.
Okay, we're gonna go to commercial, and when we get back, we're gonna do the drawing. How about that? Aldi made it through.
I made it through. I was worried.
All right, we'll be right back.
Forged not with steel, but in fire and leaf. From the heart of the Dominican Republic comes a brand that brings the world together. One blend at a time. The Sulu, crafted with tobacco from 7 countries. A symphony of bold character and refined balance. The Banda, born from 8 countries. Layered with depth, strength, and complexity. And the Celebes, a Connecticut with a punch. Smooth, yet commanding. Each cigar, a story of craftsmanship, faith, and honor. Don't be basic! Be ironclad.
All right, I'm gonna have to leave it up to you guys here it is. If you've won in the last, what did we say, 30 days? Or did we say 2 weeks? So 30 days, I've got a list here, but my eyes can't see it clearly. So if you've won, just let us know. Tell us to spin again. This is gonna be for a 5-pack of Madre Tierra, and here we go. Must be present to win. Round and round she goes. Where she stops, only Ish knows. He knows all. Nick Campo. Is Nick, are you still up? Wouldn't that be great?
Oh man.
Nikki, did you go to sleep?
Finally.
Finally.
Well, that doesn't count. That doesn't count. He didn't say I'm here. Yes.
It is. He said he made sure. Outstanding. That was quick, man. Yeah, they must have knew Aldi was wanting to
go to bed.
Yeah, get out of here. So Aldi, final thoughts, man. Just do it that way.
Listen, what I saw this weekend kind of really just continues to strengthen my love for the cigar community. The brick and mortars that were there, the online shops that were there, everybody's got something to bring to the table, and everybody, we all sit back and think, oh, everybody's trying to find that new niche and find something different. Just go with what your heart is and have fun with it. Respect the community, be a part of the community, give back to it. Don't be a dick. And man, it is so much fun, and being around that is it's kind of one of the things I've been searching for a purpose for a long time. After I left my job, and I realized I had kind of that epiphany, and when I sit back and I think about it, I don't need to be searching for a purpose. I already found it, and it's just being part of this and being part of this with you guys, and just I dig this. I appreciate this, so thank you guys. Clint, fucking hell, man. I was so glad to see you there. That was
Same, man.
Yep.
Same.
Yep.
Ish, what about you, bro?
For me, well, as you all know, this year I didn't go, and probably I will never go again. These my personal reasons that I start to talk. But somebody decides to put a funny video about Momento when I was talking something serious, which I almost led the conversation, to be honest with you. But I will never go again. It's good. See everyone together is very nice. But again, it's a big reunion, and it's ties right off for the big guys, and it's lose tons of money for the little guys. And if they see they win, sorry, they just mistaken. Numbers are there, and you will not make money as a small brand at the PCA. Sorry, prove me wrong. That's it.
Clinton.
Well, thanks for inviting me on here. It was great seeing Aldi, especially since I had intended to go to his table, but instead he saw me at the party, and that was awesome. And I'm so serious. Like, the dude he's handsome in person. You don't get all of his essence on this podcast, man.
He smelled good too, right?
Silly bromance over here.
Yeah, no, that's it, man. I just had a good time on this podcast with y'all. Thanks for having me on.
All right, man. Well, to everybody, we appreciate y'all hanging out and watching with us. Until next time, peace out. Y'all love one another.